Hi there, it's Jax. We're going to take a look at a fearsome blade here. So, these are my two Spydercos. I only have two, and I haven't done a video to show the big one. I have included this one in several videos. This is mostly for me to share with friends on Facebook, but to do that I have to upload it on YouTube and then share it onto Facebook. So I haven't shown my Spydercos to any of my friends or anybody that's interested in Spydercos on Facebook. They might have seen the small little dragonfly here, but so here's a fearsome knife. For any of you that really know, this is the, you would know it's a pretty fearsome blade. Formidable, classic, epic, folding knife. One of the classic designs of this, it's one of the classic all-time folding knives. It's the Spyderco Military. So what we have here is a big knife. Big, formidable weapon. Or slicing tool for utility tasks too. I mean, if you had to use this thing for self-defense, or preparing food in the kitchen, or for your camping chores, pretty much anything, almost anything that you could realistically and within reason throw at it for what it is. It's not a fixed blade, but the Military is such a big, capable knife, there's not much it can't handle in its realm of things. What a great knife, I gotta tell you. When I unbox this thing, I've never had a big Spyderco before, and I've never had a G10 Spyderco before with G10. I've only had the Dragonfly with the FRN handles. So when I felt that G10 from Spyderco with the level of traction that the traction that they include on that G10, not insanely grippy and not smooth, but just a nice texture. Then the next thing I did after looking it over, I was so pleased with this knife, and when I unboxed it, I flicked the blade out, and that big 4-inch blade rotating on that pivot, when I gave it a push, the inertia just swung it out in such a satisfying way. And of course I'm not able to do it now holding the camera, but oh, son of a bitch. Of course there's the spider flick. And you guys ever done this before, where you try to flick a knife open but you're holding a camera? Me and my excuses, but it's true. But there we go. See how it bursts open? I just gotta stop pussyfooting around and throw some body language into it, but I'm trying to keep it in frame and do it gently. But so anyways, when I flung that blade open and it swung on its pivot, it just felt right. The inertia of the blade swinging open, and the satisfying solid click of that liner lock engaging. What a beautiful knife. Semi-flow through construction. It's got this aluminum backspacer pillar type of thing back here, but it is a quasi flow through, as you can see, so you can get in there and clean it out in case you get food or whatever you get in there. As you can see, I got the digicam camouflage handle G10, and I got the DLC, the diamond like carbon coated black blade. Speaking of the blade, we have a huge I guess the Spyderco likes to call it a drop point, but a full flat grind with a sight. Just look at that tip. That's just incredibly fine. 4 millimeter thick, full flat grind, DLC coated CPM S30V blade by Crucible. And of course, for those of you that know Spydercos, that's what's marked on the blade. Here's the Spyderco bug emblem in silver. I can't probably get too close to it. I have the focus set. And then of course Spyderco and CPM S30V on this side of the ricasso, or this side of the blade ricasso, and on this side it says Golden, Colorado, USA, Earth. Of course, the place it was manufactured in great detail. So we have a liner lock with nested steel liners. Super light knife for a 9.5-inch knife. Enormous handle. Look at the reach you get on this thing. You can hold it back here. Super comfy, I might add, in all its grip options. Yeah, even reverse hand is comfy. This is just a crazy amount of power you have on this thing. It's if you haven't held a Spyderco military before, the first thing I notice is I put my finger in the finger choil here. By the way, it has the finger choil. Nice little finger choil with some aggressive jimping, really meaningful jimping on the bottom of the finger choil and up on the thumb ramp. So when you have your thumb on that thumb ramp and your finger in that choil, this thing, you have this thing in a chokehold. And man, does that feel good. It just has a good feeling. I mean, you're locked in there. That is a superb feeling. Even the way that clip is, your finger fits into that divot or concave surface of that clip, and it's just ergonomic and a very purposeful, powerful, meaningful grip you have on this thing. Just a great knife. We have torque screw construction, a lanyard hole that does indeed fit paracord. Nice pocket clip. I gotta say the pocket clip is great. A lot of people don't like that it's only right side tip down carry, and it turns out it wasn't a issue, because a lot of people say that they want their knives tip up, because when you pull it out of your pocket, you just access the knife instantly. Well, I didn't know this until I got a actual tip down carry knife, but it's not too much different. You just pull it out different. It's in your pocket this way, you pull it out, and it's the same bloody thing. I don't see what the difference is. I guess you know, if it's in your pocket, imagine it being slid into your pocket. All you have to do is pull it out and open it. You don't have to do anything crazy. In fact, you just pull it out and flick it open. So if it was the other way around, how would that be? You'd pull it out and then turn it around, pull it out and then flick it open. I don't know. It's for any of you that are holding off from getting a military because of that tip down, don't. Because man, you pull it out, and all you have to do is pull it out and do this little motion right here. That's it. This little turning and then the flick, and it's deployed. Beautiful knife. Super high quality. Blade centering was perfect on my example. Nice detent, a meaningful detent. Takes quite a bit to shake it out of that detent. Beautiful. It came out of the box blisteringly sharp. Spyderco really nailed it, man. This thing was frighteningly sharp. Shaving sharp, of course, but really, really, really sharp. I mean, it would carve up a hair. Just a great, beautiful knife. Got it at S&R Knives in Canada for $148. Big, beautiful, awesome knife. Lightweight too. It only weighs 4.2 or 4.3 ounces. So that's pretty light, and it's easy to carry actually. Now, here's my first Spyderco, and it's the Dragonfly. What a great little knife this is. These Spydercos have this awesome profile. I just love the when you're looking down on it, just love that profile of these things. Full flat ground, tiny knife, but you know what? It's a little big knife. I know that's me regurgitating stuff I heard, but I guess that was, there's a kernel, a grain of truth in everything. It is the little big knife. For such a little knife, it's a big knife. This thing carries so easily in your pocket. It is so lightweight and unobtrusive, you easily forget it's there. And I gotta say the same about the military. Some people really would disagree and they don't like anything too big or whatever, but the military just, it carries effortlessly, and it's so light, and you got this huge amount of, you know, usable everything. But the Dragonfly is ultra lightweight at 1.2 ounces. Beautiful, much loved by a lot of people. Spyderco wire pocket clip that does a great job. Reverses to left or right tip down carry. This knife is ambidextrous completely because of the Spyderco thumb, the opening hole and the lock back. Of course, Spyderco makes a left-hand version of the military. I'm sure lefties could manage with this knife. Anyways, black FRN, VG10 blade steel. That beautiful little Dragonfly blade shape with the swedge. Torque screw construction, therefore you can break it down and take it apart. Bi-directional texturing. And I already did a full review on this knife on YouTube. A really in-depth hour-long review on this knife. A lot has changed since then. I stonewashed the blade and then later changed it and I polished it back up. And by doing that, I removed the Spyderco bug from the blade steel. And in its place, I etched a Dragonfly into it. And on this side, on the other side, I etched JB, my kind of my maker's mark when I was making knives. I did that etching with the car battery charger and the vinegar. So that's the style of etching. These little Dragonflies do the spider flick amazingly. They just blister open. Maybe not so much with your thumb. Not quite as, I just did it there with my thumb, but if you take this this finger, stick it in there, pinch it down, and oops, and blast it open, it really flies open. Of course, there's all sorts of ways to open the Spyderco. You can just do it like a normal person with the thumb on the spider hole. You can do the spider flick. You can do the spider drop, of course. Oops, didn't do it right. Spider drop. You can notice I can open it and close it one-handed. These choils are great because, as you can see, your fingers, you know, in the way of it closing because of the choil. So I love fondling these knives. I think this is these two represent super classic knives from Spyderco. If you are into Spyderco, you love Spyderco. You get what you get what they're about and how they're different in the knife world. How they're, you know, how they're their own unique entity in the world of sport cutlery or knives or whatever you want to say it. I just love the profile of this. This to me is a classic shape, and I drove into another city to pick this knife up. I earned some cash, went and got it, paid probably $20 more than I would if I could have got it online. And right now I have it nice and sharp, blisteringly sharp. Got that VG10, which takes a beautiful edge, easy to sharpen, highly corrosion resistant, both of these steels. Just great knives. I love the look of the Spydercos. Not all of them, of course. Some of them I really don't care for, but this military, I love it. I love the Cali 3 the Calypso, the paramilitary, the military, the Dragonfly. I love the Mannix. I like the natives. You know, I like the native 5. The Calypso, the Callies, the Sages, the Chaparrals, the Dragonflies. Yeah, just a lot of good looking knives. This Centafonte 3, and I even love the Endura and the Delica. So anyways, guys, so this is just Jack's talking about the old couple Spyderco knives he has. I just ordered a Father's Day present tonight, and that was a carbon fiber Spyderco Chaparral for my dad. Paid $118 for it, and I did a research, and it came down to either a Spyderco a G10 Dragonfly or a ZDP Dragonfly with the British Racing Green, or a Chaparral. And it came down to size, because my dad doesn't like to carry, he probably wouldn't carry something too big in his pocket, and this is just so lightweight. But I did a little research, and the Chaparral turned out to be not too much bigger than the Dragonfly, but twice as heavy, with that carbon fiber handle scales. The back lock, it's the first knife I ordered from Spyderco made in Taichung. So yeah, it's got the black pocket clip, S30V blade steel, super thin. It's even thinner blade than the Spyderco Dragonfly. This, I think they say this is 2.5. I can't really see that. I think it's about the same thickness as this Dragonfly, something around 2 millimeters thick. Full flat ground that Chaparral is, so it's gonna have it should be laser sharp. So, and then I was gonna order a fully serrated foliage green Endura, but I didn't have enough money on my my credit card for that, so I just got the Chaparral for my dad for Father's Day. Anyways, guys, can't really say much. I can't really say enough about these fine Spyderco products. And I really love my Spydercos. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. And if you are interested in getting a really formidable, interesting, neat knife with Spyderco, always has excellent materials. Always pushing the envelope for awesome blade steels, awesome heat treatments, unique designs. They listen to their customers. They make all sorts of really unique designs. Really good products. So hats off to Spyderco. Anyways, guys, it's Jax. Thank you for watching, and we'll take it easy, eh? Bye.